Good evening, bingo players, and welcome to Go Ape Virtual Bingo. My name is Allie, and I'm the Executive Director at Project Chimps. Thank you for joining us this evening. I hope you are ready for some great games. We're going to call the balls like Jolene normally does. She's got a new sidekick this evening to introduce, and we've got some great prizes and some good info to share with you. So I'm going to go ahead right now and get Miss Jolene on the screen here. Welcome, Jolene. Welcome back.
Traveling, and I've been looking forward to this. Now, Jojo could not be here today, so he sent a friend, Jim, also not a chimp boy. So
Yes.
welcome, Jim.
Thank you, Miss Jolene. I greatly appreciate being here and supporting the chimps.
Okay, good. Yes, so Jim will be helping call the game tonight, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about the trip I've been having, but first, I think we need to remind ourselves of why we're here. To make a lot of money for Project Chimps. That's why we're here. Okay. But the way we're going to do that is we're going to play bingo. Now, to play bingo, it's just like you'd expect. We call numbers and letters, and then you mark them on your page. Now, the thing to remember is you have 3 cards for every game. 3 cards. So you'll see on the screen 3 cards. See those 3 tabs at the top. So make sure you go between all your cards and mark all the way along. Now, we're going to play 2 different games tonight. We'll just play regular bingo part of the time. That's the lines and the diagonals and all of that. And then later on, we'll play C for Chimps. So that's inner C for Chimps. So there's the regular one. That's the way you can win regular. There's C for Chimps. That's how you can win that one. We'll remind you of that one when it comes up. One thing you need to remember, though, is that when you get bingo, you have to press I have bingo at the bottom. I have bingo. Yay! So don't forget to do that. Now, if you think about it, go ahead and press that. But if you're wrong, it'll let me know that you're a cheater. Okay, yeah. So, but press it anyway. You know, you never know. You might win. Who can say? And the prizes are fabulous. Absolutely fabulous. Yes. We've got lots of great prizes. We'll be showing you as we start each game what you can win. So watch for that. And if you don't win, that's okay, because you can buy these prizes and still support Project Chimps, right? So that's a good way to go too. Yeah, see? Right at the shop, you can buy. So, you know, if you're here to support us, but you're busy, go to the shop now, buy everything you want, and, you know, go home and have a cocktail. But if you're not in that much of a hurry, stay and play bingo with us. Okay. Oh, and don't let me forget, when we start a new game, Jim's going to get our new game ready to go for us. When we start a new game, I need you to remember to hit your free spaces. Okay. That's the part in the middle. Okay, that's the part in the middle. Yeah, hit that, because that's free, and we're giving it to you. Yeah. And, you know, it's not often that a charity gives you things for free. We usually want you to give us something, and we will be doing that, okay? So let me just mention that I'm so glad to be back for bingo, and if you haven't caught it, we're going to be continuing with bingo every single month from now on, probably for forever, every second Tuesday of every month. So if you missed tonight, well, that would be weird, wouldn't it? But if you did miss tonight, we'll be back next month too. Okay, so this is our June game, and of course it's Pride Month, so we'll have some crazy Pride chimp facts, right? Because chimps are proud. Yeah, so we need to mention that too. Okay, now I've just gotten back from Arizona. That's a state here in the U.S., and I was not familiar with it. It is hot there. Oh my God, 110 degrees. What is that? That's crazy. We did get to go to a lot of the national parks and monuments and do some walking, and that was fabulous. And speaking of walking, we're going to talk more about the walking you can do at Project Chimps. Yeah, that's a new thing. But before we do all that, let's get started with our first game. Okay, so Jim, what's our first number?
Our first number is B9.
B9, everybody. Just like my tumors, totally benign. Thank goodness. Yeah, I'm getting to that age where you get bumps, just like some of my dogs do. But as long as they keep checking out B9, I'll be fine. Super. Okay, let's give them one more, Jim.
068.
068, everybody. 068. I'm wondering what we're playing for this time around. Allie, hit us with a prize, why don't you? let's see what you're going to win if you get the regular bingo. Oh my goodness, it's a baseball cap. Who doesn't want a baseball cap with the amazing Project Chimps logo on it? I don't know if you've looked at that logo before, but it is fabulous. Take a close-up look. When you go online, go to projectchimps.org. Check out all the swag there and all the other things that are going on, and check out that fabulous, fabulous logo. It's really good. Okay, Jim, let's give them a couple more numbers.
Your next number is 074.
Oh, 74. 074, everybody. Oh, now you remember that we usually use those letters to represent our chimps. So today, O stands for Tristan. Yes, it does. O for Tristan. Yes. We only have so many chimps with O's in their name. So we're going to put Tristan in for O today. Tristan, she is amazing. She is a high-ranking female of the 6 in her group, and she's well respected by the even higher-ranking female. So it looks like Tristan may be close in line to take over in the ranking there with the girls. At least that's what some of her caregivers tell us. Okay, more about Tristan in a minute. Let's get another number.
Our next ball is B14.
B14. So 2 B's and 2 O's. I don't think anybody's close to winning yet with those. So I'll tell you what. Give us one more.
Okay, one more number, Miss Jolene. I-22.
I-22. I is for Christina Aguilera. She's got several I's in her name. Now, we don't have any chimps named Christina Aguilera, but wouldn't that be fun if we did? Can you imagine? Genie in the bottle, baby. Okay, so now, you know what? If you were to give us $5 million, we could build the other 2 habitats, bring a lot of chimps in. Maybe one of them would be named Christina Aguilera. You just never know. So go ahead and get your donations going. If you don't want to donate $5 million right now, that's okay too. There's some buttons at the bottom just for some quick donations. You can hit one of those, and that'll help us out fine too. And eventually we'll get all those chimps over because there's more to come. Yeah. Okay, let's hit them again. Jim.
Your next ball is N45.
N45. Yay, N45. That's great. Okay, so N is for Amy. N is for Amy. That's right. I said it. N is for Amy. Now, Amy, she's a cutie. She's tiny, but she is fierce. She's quite something. If you watch any of the videos on our YouTube channel, you'll see Amy in a lot of them because she does some amazing things sometimes. She has a close bond with her friend Babs, and they get into some trouble whenever they can, actually. Yeah, so that's Amy. Let's hear it for Amy because Amy represents N. Yes, and our last number, what was our last number again?
Our last number was N45.
N45 for Amy. Yes, that's correct. Okay, let's give them another one.
Your next number is I-18.
I-18. Christina Aguilera, 18. Woo! Okay, give them one more.
Your next number is I-19.
I-19. 18 and 19. It's almost like they're one after the other. And that's how they came down, too, so that's good. Now, I mentioned we were in Arizona, and Jim was there, too, by the way. Yeah, because, I have to have help when I go places. I can't go by myself. I get lost. And no matter where or how I look, I still haven't found more chimps. But we were in Arizona, no chimps, lots of national parks and other critters. Yeah, we saw lots of critters there. And we walked a lot.
A lot of snakes and reptiles.
Yes, reptile place. Not a herpetologist, so I didn't really pay too much attention to them, but I did enjoy the hikes. And if you enjoy hikes, come on out to Project Chimps and try our new trails. Yes, Marty and his gang have opened up the trails to everybody. We even have geocaching on the trails. So if you're one that likes to do some geocaching, check out our trails, see if you can find them. And if you don't like to geocache, just hike the trails and have a great time. Yep, we've got a station at the beginning, which will show you the map and the way to go. They are a little more intense, except for our nature trail. So if you'd like a quieter, just stroll, you can stay on our nature trail and really enjoy. Now, you may see some snakes there too, but you'll definitely hear some chimps in the background. Yep. Whenever we've been hiking out there, we always hear them.
And the nice thing about the nature trail is it's right along the creek on property.
Exactly.
So it's a bubbling brook as you go along.
Yes, the nature trail just enjoys that. And there's even benches. Oh, and by the way, you can put your own bench there. Yeah, Marty tells me that if you'd like to sponsor a bench for somebody important in your life or just to commemorate anything at all, you can do that with the benches there. Now, you can find out more about that and all the different ways to help Project Chimps at projectchimps.org. All the ways to donate, all the ways to volunteer, everything. If you haven't figured it out yet, there it is. Go check it out. All right, let's give them some more numbers, shall we?
Your next number is B13.
B13. Let's hear it. B13.
B13.
Yep. Okay, I heard it. Okay, let's have another one then.
Your next ball is O67.
O67. And who does O stand for? It stands for Tristan, of course. Yes, O is for Tristan. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it be? Now, as I mentioned, Tristan, she, I know it's Tristan, but it is she. And sometimes I forget that. It's very confusing. But hey, that's her name. We're not going to shame her for that because it's Pride Month. She's proud of that name, right? Now, Tristan loves grape juice. So many of our chimps do, but she will do anything for her grape juice. And that's great because her caregivers use that grape juice for her and all the chimps to help with behavioral training, to get them to come over. If they need to administer meds, they can put them in the grape juice. But generally, they can just use it as a quick treat to get the chimps to help them out and do the things they need them to do. So grape juice is wonderful. They enjoy it. And if you want to help out, you can go to our wish list and buy them some grape juice. I know the caregivers will appreciate it because the more you help with things like grape juice and nuts and all the fun things on the wish list, the more they have money to spend on additional things like enrichment for the chimps. And we always want that. The farther we can go, the better. And, you know, if we get good enough at this, we'll have the rest of the chimps there in no time. It'll be fabulous. It's already fabulous, but it'll be better. Can you imagine 3 habitats? I can't wait. Let's give them another number.
Your next ball is N36.
N36. Woo! N36. And as we said, N is for Amy, because why wouldn't it be? And it's for Amy. She's that tiny little Precious. Yes, and you know, precious as she is, she will spit water at you. A lot of the chimps like to do that with each other and definitely with caregivers that are around. Amy particularly enjoys that. And God forbid you show any sort of surprise or upset about it, because then she just thinks it's the best and she'll do it all day. Because why wouldn't you? So let's hear it for Amy and let's hear it for N36. 36. Okay. Sorry, we had a little slowdown on the interwebs there, but we're off again. So let's have another number.
Your next number is I28.
I28. Fabulous. I28. Let's hear it for I28, everybody. I28. Christina Aguilera, 28. Okay. One more. Let's give him one more. Yeah,
your next ball is G52.
G52, everybody. G52. All right. G52, folks. Is anybody getting close out there? Is anybody getting close? I haven't been watching the comments, so let me catch up real quick. Hi, everyone. Hi, Allie. Oh, Addie. Oh, hi, Addie. Back at you, Addie. Big waves to you, too. Having a cocktail. Now, that is the way you play bingo, Addie. You have to have a cocktail. Let's hear it. Ooh, big cocktail. We're having a nice banana rum and pineapple juice because why wouldn't you? Okay.
Miss Jolene, I have a question for you.
Okay.
How do the chimps actually get their names?
How do the chimps get their names? What a good and yeah, and especially if you want one named Christina Aguilera. Well, what happens with chimps in captivity is usually the researchers or caregivers that are taking care of them when they are born. Now, the first one that spots that newborn baby gets to name it. And that's why sometimes they have names like Tristan, because sometimes it's not immediately obvious what the gender of that chimp is. So the caregiver will pick a name for them, and it might not be perfect, but usually it is perfect because they always grow into it and love their names, right? Just like we do. I mean, your identity is your identity. Be proud of it.
And all the names are very cute.
Aren't they? They're adorable. I mean, Amy. Who doesn't like the Amy? It's so original. So Ilona, hi back to you. I'm glad to see you with us again. Yes, welcome back, Ilona. Oh, Addie, what do you mean you're spectating? You got to play. It's not that hard. It doesn't cost anything to play. If you have friends that aren't playing right now, we've got this game and 2 more. So tell them to get online at Go Ape Social Bingo and come play. Mm-hmm. Oh, somebody's having trouble switching between cards. You might want to refresh for that. That often helps. If not, just keep trying or just win on that top card. That's fine too. Do it that way. That's what I enjoy. Oh my goodness, Addie. So Addie really relates to Amy because she likes to spit too. Yeah. Some of our guests, I don't know. You know, it reminds me of something. You know, Allie, can I ask you a question maybe before we finish this game?
Certainly.
Well, welcome back. I know you guys have been having a lot of guests out there, a lot of fun. We've had Discovery Days and Chimps Rock and all kinds of guests getting to come by and do tours. Check out the chimps. Now, I know the chimps are fascinating to watch, but I'm guessing some of the guests are fascinating to watch too. Did you have some of those moments during Discovery Days this year?
Oh, people watching is a hoot. And what's even more fun is watching the chimps people watch, because that's their favorite activity when guests comes through, right? They get to decide if they're going to come visit guests at the window because they like to see what are they wearing. They really like what kind of shoes they have. They want to see if there's kids around. Sometimes the chimps, are looking behind trees and bushes, and they'll only approach if they see someone with something interesting. That's why our Chimp or Treat event in the fall is super wonderful to watch, because the kids all come in costume and the chimps really respond to that. They do a lot of people watching. There's at the end of the day.
Chimp or Treat. Now, do some of the kids come as chimps? Because that seems kind of, I don't know, meta, I guess. But, I can see it happening because, they can come as their favorite chimp, right? Why not?
We've also seen some kids dress up as Jane Goodall.
Oh, fabulous. Yes, I dress up as her occasionally, too. Usually she complains because she wants her sweater back, but whatever.
Well, that's also when you read the dry cleaning tag wrong and grab the wrong one out of the
Well, it says
closet.
Miss Goodall, so what are you going to do? Okay, let's give them another number. We've talked way too much. It's time to keep moving with this game again. What's the next one, Jim?
071. 071.
071. Let's give them another one, too. Yeah, they've been waiting for it, so give it to them.
Your next one is I-26. I-26.
I-26. I-26. Go for it. I-26, everybody. Christina Aguilera, 26. Now, I'm noticing comments from Addie again, and I'm thinking it's not her first cocktail. No, I think she's been getting ready for this game for a little while. And we love that. Have a good time with us, Addie. We love it. Keep it up. But you should play, too, by the way. Okay, speaking of play, let's give them one more.
Your next ball is B1.
B1. B1. Now, B today, B stands for Harley. Yes, B is for Harley. You can see why, right? Okay. So B is for Harley. Now, Harley is very observant. He is very adventurous. And Harley is kind of an acrobat. Yeah, he likes to get out. You look at his face. You can tell that boy likes some good times, right? Yes, absolutely. Now, he likes to climb on the fire hoses that are out all over the habitat for them to climb on and have a good time with. Oh, and I've done it again. I keep saying he. Harley is a she. I knew that, and I forget. That Harley name throws me a little bit. I guess it's more like Harley Quinn, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. So, yeah, she's the same kind of trouble, apparently. But Harley likes to climb around a lot and perch on the high points in the villa, climb up those fire hoses, like I said. She has a good time. And I'm sorry about that, Harley. On Pride Month, sometimes I forget about gender. I will try and get the pronouns right from now on, I promise, okay? Because that is important, to be respectful to people. Yes, especially Pride Month. But all the time, really, yeah. Give them another run. Let's give them another one.
Your next ball is G60.
G60. G60. You know what? Since we're talking about G's, let's introduce our G chimp for the night, Sarah. G is for Sarah. Now, you would think I would get this wrong again, but I trust you I won't. She is a wonderful chimp. She's inquisitive. She's aware. She really pays attention to the social structure in her group. Now, most importantly, though, she's kind of respectful, because she's not a high-ranking girl, but she doesn't mind. She's just comfortable. Yeah. Mm-hmm. She just enjoys it. She's affectionate, and she's close with 9-year-old Loretta, and that's very nice, too. It's good to have a close friend. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's give him another number.
I-21.
I-21, everybody. So who is getting close? That's what I need to know now. We've got a few out there, so somebody could be getting close. How many people need just one more?
Well, we've had 18 balls so far.
18 balls so far. Wow, that's amazing. Okay, 18. Let's hear for Soul Apes and Harley. Davina's nephew is Harley, so let him know. Yeah, Harley is a great name for boys and girls. We love it. Another one. Let's have him with another one.
G54.
G54, everybody. G54. Anybody closer? Anybody closer? Anyone? Bueller? Come on.
Bueller.
Okay. Now, I just want to mention one thing. It's time for another number. Let's hit them.
B11.
B11. B11. And who was our B chimp? Did we assign a B chimp yet? I'm not sure, so I'm just going to assign it to, it was Harley. Harley was our B chimp. Yeah, she's our B chimp. She's observant. She's adventurous. We talked about her. Now, the many dominant chimps in Harley's group are still very respectful of her, and they allow her to get away with things that normally the lower ranking chimps wouldn't. And that's just because Harley has just the craziest spirit, and they seem to enjoy that. Just like our Harley Quinn, right? Maybe she'll find her Joker one day, or maybe we should hope she doesn't. I don't know. Okay, let's hit him with another one.
Your next number is I-25.
I-25. Davina only needed one more. I hope it's I-25 because that'll get her there. No, not quite. Okay, let's give her another one then. Eventually, we're going to find the right one, Davina.
I-30.
I-30. I-30. If you send Jim a private message and tell him which one, he can be bribed. That's what I've heard. Of course, nobody knows his text ID, so that probably won't work. Okay, so maybe we won't do it that way.
Nope.
Well, in that case, just give him another one, and let's hope one of them enjoys it.
Your next number is B12.
B12. I think we've had all the B12, 13s, and 14s we need. B12. Vitamin Fantastic. Okay, B12, does that get anybody closer? Anyone? Anyone? Okay. Well, remember, B is Harley. We love Harley. We love all our chimps. But I want to mention one chimp in particular as we wait, anticipating that last number that everybody needs. A very special chimp. Our chimp of the month this month is Taz. Taz is the chimp of the month. What that means is, we just want to put a little spotlight on him and let you know about Taz. Taz is a fabulous guy. But more importantly, as our chimp of the month, you could sponsor Taz. Did you know that? Yes, you can sponsor the chimps, any chimp you want, but there's some in particular that we really like. They haven't been sponsored. Taz's guy this month. And by sponsoring him, what that means is you'll get some pictures of him. You will get a certificate to let us know that you're helping out Taz and all the things that his caregivers need for him. And you even get a little plushie. Yes, you get a little chimp plushie, and it can be decorated for the season. I don't know if they're putting nice rainbow scarves on the Pride chimps this month or not, but maybe something this summer. Maybe he's just wearing his togs to go swimming. Who knows? But you'll get a chimp of the season to go with it. And that makes it a perfect gift to sponsor Taz or some of the other chimps. And that way you can give it as a birthday present, an anniversary present, just a thinking of you present. And they will have the certificate to show what you did for them and the cute little plushie to represent that chimp and all of the great things they've done for him through your donation. So consider that. And again, all the ways of giving are available right there at projectchimps.org. So if sponsoring a chimp isn't the right way and you just want to write a big check, you can just go right to projectchimps.org/donate. Spend as much money as you want because the chimps are really going to appreciate it. Yeah, they're the important ones here. Remember that, okay? Some of you know. Okay, well, let's finish out this game then. Now that we've talked about Taz, let's give them another number.
N43. N43.
N43 is a good one. N43, but not a good enough one, apparently. So let's give them another one.
B15.
B15, everybody. B15.
B15.
Now that didn't do it either, so we're going to do yet another one. Go ahead, give them another one.
I16.
I16. Nobody? Now, Addie was just saying how much she loves to watch the YouTube videos. There are so many wonderful YouTube videos of the chimps having a good time out in the habitat, hanging out in their villa, just playing with each other, playing by themselves, checking out the snow when it snows up there. That's something they're not used to. So those are fun to watch too. They really have fascinated with that. So don't forget to go on YouTube, watch all the different things. And then, of course, once you're done on YouTube, pop right over and make a donation. Let's give them another number.
Your next number is G57.
G57? Well, that seems like a great number. G57, everybody. G57. Okay.
Still no bingo.
Still no bingo. So we better give them another one because, we want a winner this time around.
B3.
B3. Okay, well, we're looking for a winner. Let me remind you all to get on that comment.
We got a bingo.
Oh, winner. Bingo. Who's our big winner?
Our winner is Jessica Brubaker from Arlington, Virginia.
Jessica,
Yay!
good job. And I'm seeing that, oh, yes, Jessica had 2 bingos in fact, or did she just mark it twice? Oh, she just marked it twice, but that's okay too. So Jessica has won. She's won the fabulous baseball cap. Now, Jessica, we do have you written down, but if you want to expedite the process, just give us an email at Project Chimps. You can contact us through the website, and that'll help. There's your email, by the way. Want a prize? events@projectchimps.org. That will help us get it to you even faster. So please hit us with an email. And everybody, let's hear it for Jessica one more time. If you didn't get the cap that you so wanted, remember, go to the shop and buy it yourself, because that still helps us out, right? Now, we're happy to give away a few, but it helps us even more if you guys buy them, and that money helps with the chimps. So go to our shop, buy everything you see there that you love, and realize that all of that is helping the chimps too, okay? Great. Well, since we've got a winner, we're going to take a short break here so that you guys can, get another cocktail, get rid of a cocktail you've been drinking, if you know what I mean, whatever you need to do. And while we're doing that, we just want to talk about a few things. And Allie has some really special events coming up. So I want to turn it over to her so she can tell you about the special events, and then she can get the chimps out to help us prepare for the next one. Okay, take it away, Allie. Allie.
Thank you, Jolene. Give you guys a break there. Thank you everyone for playing so far. We have some great events coming up right now. Right now, you can go online and register for our virtual race, Walk Like a Chimp. This is every summer, and it is a month-long virtual race. So what you do is you have a Fitbit, you have your Apple Watch, you have any of those types of tracking devices, and even if you don't, you can go onto the charity website and actually just manually plug it in. We trust you to record your own steps if you don't have an automatic tracker. So for $30, you can register to be part of the race. You get a pair of the chimp socks so that you can be walking like a chimp while you're walking for the chimps. And you need to do 130,000 steps. I know that seems like a lot, but after 30 days, you can totally do it. You get motivated. If you're nearest, you come and hike the chimp trails. That's 5,000 steps right there just to do the yellow trail. That's one loop around. You keep walking around and hear the chimps while you explore. You track everything all day long. Park further away when you're going grocery shopping. You can get those steps in, help the chimps with every step, and earn fun prizes, just like you're doing tonight. But you can earn prizes by fundraising on your personal accounts during the Walk Like a Chimp event. So sign up for that now. The race does not start until June 15th, so you've got time to get everything set and organized before then. And if you're in our area and you're looking for something to do this weekend, we have one of our photography workshops coming up, and there are still a few spaces left. So this is where you get to come and spend a couple hours with a professional photographer. They'll take you to some exclusive access areas that are not available to all the general public when you come through for our other tours. And you can do a photography workshop. Now you do, of course, need a camera, but you don't need a high-end camera. Even your cell phone camera, the instructor can work with you on that, on how to do all the different settings and lighting and focusing, even with just your cell phone. So, if by all means, if you want to get involved in that, it's $190. You can find that again on our website and join us this Saturday for that class. Now, if that's too short notice, we do have another one scheduled in September, and we'll continue scheduling some others in the fall and spring months. In the summer, it's a little too hot to be comfortable, so we do take those months off for our outdoor workshops. And I'm sure you probably remember, but Father's Day is almost here. So for those of you that haven't picked up a gift yet, you can find the Don't Send Me a Card, which is an electronic online card program. We have chimp themed cards for every single holiday, including birthdays, celebrations, get well, sympathy cards. But for upcoming Father's Day, you can go and find our Father's Day themed chimp cards and find those and get them scheduled now in advance, so you don't even have to think about it, to all the wonderful dads in your life or father figures. And any donations that you make during that transaction, come back and support the chimps. So with that, I am going to get the chimps on screen here to help us mix up the balls for your next game. Let's see what they can do for us.
Fabulous.
Yay.
Wasn't that wonderful? Did y'all enjoy that? Oh, yeah. It's amazing. Those boys really mix those balls up for us, and we really appreciate that. That sort of enrichment activity is just right for the chimps. Welcome back, me primates. It's time for our second game. I've noticed a couple questions. Don't worry. Your cards are ready to go again. And now Jim has prepared our second game, so your card is ready. I do want to remind you of a couple things. This game is going to be inner C, C for chimp. So that's a little bit different. You're going to have to get those exact shaded ones, the 3 across the top of and the bottom of the free space, and the 3 down in the I category. So this will take us a little bit longer to get there, but don't worry, we're going to move through it. Now, Jim's going to randomly spin our balls, so sometimes we might get some B's and O's, but we'll just ignore those this time because they do you no good. No good whatsoever. Okay, so we'll move past those. We're going to have a good time, though. And I hope you enjoyed those videos. I always enjoy the videos. What Addie was also telling us how much she likes to go on YouTube and enjoy the videos. So, if you want to see more of them doing some silly, fun things, just go there and check it out. Now, let's get you started with your first letter. Let's get that first letter up there. Which one is it going to be, Jim?
We're skipping that one.
Oh, that's an O. Oh, that's so good. That's another O. No, we don't want that. So our first one is going to be not a B, not a B. Oh, not a B.
G. G49.
G49, everybody. There it is. G49. Yes, G49. I'm just checking because my computer just said it was tired and wanted to go to sleep. I want to make sure there it is. It's plugged in again. Good. Okay, because that would be bad if I just disappeared suddenly and Jim'd have to do it all by himself. And I mean, he could probably handle it, but let's not make him do that. Okay. What's their next one?
I-27.
I-27, everybody. I-27. Let's give him another one. What's a B? We're going to skip the B. What else we got for him?
N45.
N45, everybody. And remember, in that N column, you have the free space, which you are welcome to mark, but it will do you no good. So, whatever. Go ahead and get him with one more. Hit him with one more.
I-25.
I-25. I-25. And if you're not playing with us already, get in there. We haven't had that many, and you can see them on the screen, so you can catch up easily enough. Join us and play. It's wonderful. Now, I wanted to mention before we get another one, Jim's getting us more ready to go, but while we're waiting for that, I just wanted to mention why cocktails are important for this game, because, you're listening to me for a whole hour. Nobody can take that without a cocktail. So get busy with those cocktails. Yeah. We went to a birthday party for a 2-year-old recently, and I can't believe the amount of alcohol that was there. It was stunning. And then the party started, and I understood completely. You do not go to a toddler birthday party without a good cocktail. Yes. So this is similar to that too, right? Let's get him another number. Let's give him a number.
Skipping that one.
Oh, we got a skipper. Okay.
G54.
G54. Now, Davina brings up a very good question. What is our prize this game? Let's find out from Allie what fabulous prize you're going to win this time around. She's going to come up with a chimp bag. So it's a tote bag, and it's got chimp all the way up and down it. I've got one of these. They're fabulous. You can fit all sorts of things in it. Whatever you need. If they've been throwing poop at you, you put it in the bag. If you got an extra cocktail, you put it in the bag. It's messy, but oh well. Do we deliver the prizes? Of course we deliver the prizes, but not me personally, no. Although I am going to be at Project Chimp soon for some of our events. So if you want to meet me in person, I'm happy to hang on to your gift until you come, and I'll give it to you, I promise. Or just make a purchase at the shop and let them know that Jolene needs to give it to you. We'll let you know more about what's coming soon. But be ready, because Jolene's going to be there, and you don't want to miss that, because I don't make it out much anymore. No, I'm busy. As a self-proclaimed primatologist, I'm out looking for chimps. I have looked all over Australia, no chimps. Recently, I went to Spain because Spain is fabulous. Problem? No chimps, no chimps. But that's okay. I'll keep looking. And when I'm not busy looking for chimps, I'll go to Project Chimps and find them there, because they're always there. Yes, Davina, I see. You really wanted me to bring you a cocktail. Well, maybe we can do that at Discovery Days. I usually have one. I keep my flask nearby just in case I need an extra little cocktail. Everybody, it's time for a shot. Let's all, those of you that enjoy a drink, it's time to take a shot. Ready? And shot. Oh, so much better. Oh, there's nothing like banana whiskey to keep you moving. That's what I always say. Let's hit them with another number. What do you say, Jim?
G51.
G51. G, I like my cocktail 51. G51, everybody. Okay, let's hit them with another. Why not?
G46.
G46. Oh, Addie, you're not the only one that I make laugh. And unfortunately, most of the time, it's not intentional. What do you want to do? I don't mind. As long as everybody's happy and the chimps are getting what they need, I don't mind. Laugh at me all you want. God knows Jim does constantly. You know? Jim, hit them with another number. They don't need to hear me.
G53.
G53, everybody. G53. Speaking of very interesting things that I've learned that for some reason people keep laughing at, I wanted to share a chimp fact with you, and this is a new one I learned just recently. I read it in a book, so I know it must be true. It turns out that you should never feed a chimp a shrimp. I read it in a book. The book was called Don't Feed a Yeti Spaghetti, and it was at the 2-year-old's party, and apparently you're not supposed to feed a chimp shrimp. Now, I don't know if that's really true or if that's just 2-year-olds that don't like to give them shrimp, because, some 2-year-olds are not hot on shrimp. I'm betting that chimps would eat most protein sources. I don't know how often they get a chance for a nice shrimp scampi, though. So who can say? But yeah, so remember, never feed a chimp a shrimp. And never feed a Yeti spaghetti. Yes. Okay, let's hit him with another number, shall we?
G57.
G57. Davina only needs 5 more numbers. That's fabulous, Davina, but you only need 7 total. So I don't know if that's real impressive. Davina has the same trouble with math that I have with primatology, I think. Okay, hit him with another one. Oh, not a good one. Not a good one. So we'll
G52.
G52. So the G's are coming. The G's are coming. Let us know when you've got all the G's you need. We'll stop calling those. No problem. Okay. Hit them with one more.
G59.
G59. Now, Jim's getting them queued up, so you might see them appear on your screen, and that's fine. If you see them before we say them, you're still allowed to press it. It's okay. Yeah, that'll be right there. Okay. Now, G is a letter we have not mentioned. So G this week is for Sophia. That's right. G for Sophia. Sophia is also a precious little girl. Oh, yes, she is. She's very relaxed. She is also not a high-ranking female, but she doesn't seem to mind. She seems happy with where she is. Now, Anthony and Joseph are her caregivers, and they tell us a lot about her, about that relaxed behavior, how patient and polite she is. And we just love to hear that, Sophia, because, again, 2-year-old, not so patient, not so polite. So we prefer your company, Sophia, with a cocktail. Yeah, you don't have to be a 2-year-old to need a cocktail. Okay, let's give them another number, shall we?
I-26.
I-26, everybody. I-26. Now, I've gotten a few personal notes from people, including my sister Jolene, who says, let's get the chimp facts correct. So I will be sharing some more chimp facts with you soon. Don't worry.
Jolene.
Yes.
Your sister's name is Jane.
What did I call
Jolene.
her? Oh, no, I'm Jolene. I'm Jolene. She's Jane. She texts me all the time with corrections. I don't get that. But she is very good at what she does. I'm almost as good. Almost. Okay, let's give him another one.
Your next number is going to be...
Well, don't keep us in suspense.
I'm getting there.
Dun, dun, dun. Oh. It's not a no, because that would not help.
I-19.
I-19. That's a good one. Okay, get another one ready, because they're going to need a few. They got 7 very specific ones they need.
I-29.
I-29 also. How are you doing with eyes out there? Christina Aguilera, 29. I'm a genie in a bottle, baby. I was going to do singing when I decided to go into primatology, because I may have told some of you when I was in college, I needed a roommate. And this was at Nashville Tech. And so Dolly Parton happened to be in town, and we ended up rooming together. How is that? She was just getting started in her career. And I said to her, I've considered dropping out of school and becoming a singer too. And she said, Jolene, that is not a good idea. So I took her advice. She knows that science and math is important. I understand. Probably she didn't want the competition, so that's fine. I stayed in the sciences. She did all the singing. So, that's okay. I don't mind. Let's give him another number.
N37.
N37, everybody. N37. I'm sure you're close now, but if not, let's give him another.
Your next number is N40.
N40. Let's hear it for N40. Get another one ready because I got a story to tell, but first we need another one.
G56.
G56, everybody. G56. G56. I may save that story for in between games, so you'll have to hang around. But in the meantime, let's get you another number so you can win that amazing chimp tote. Chimp.
Your next number is I-30.
I-30. If you don't have your eyes by now, well, I don't have my eyesight so well either, so I understand. I'm getting it's hard, but I can see you. Okay, let's give them another number because my cocktails are kicking in.
N42.
N42. Drink. Lovely. Yep, at the birthday party, every time a toddler fell down and smacked his head on the tile, we had a drink.
Yes.
It made it so much quieter through the crying. You can only do so much. Okay. They were precious. They belonged to other people, and that's what made them extra precious.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's go ahead and get another number.
I-17.
I-17. Okay, we have an important question from some of our drunk audience members. Did you ever room with Randy Rainbow? No, ma'am. No, Randy is one of those highfalutin city folk, and we were in Nashville. So, no, I did not meet him. And, I haven't been around the States that much, being British myself. And I know it's hard to tell because I've really picked up the accent since I've spent so much time here. But, no, I have not met that many Americans. Just Dolly. We like Dolly. Does everybody like Dolly? I know for Pride Month, Dolly is the choice because she is a dear to everybody. Okay, so let's have another number. Yeah, you got it right. So, yes, Dolly did write a song about me. I thought you could probably figure that out. Yes, Dolly wrote a song about me. 9 to 5. Yeah, you should check it out sometime. Okay.
Your next number is N38.
N38, everybody. N38. Who's close? Give them another.
Next number. G60.
G60. Anybody? Okay. Then we better give them another number.
Your next number is going to be...
Not a no. They can't use that.
Can't use that.
Not a B. They can't use that.
N39.
N39. Excellent. N39, everybody. Oh, yes. Okay. Now remember, N is for Amy, our precious little Amy. Now, Amy is going to help us in the next break because she's going to mix up the balls next time. She let the boys do it on the last one, but Amy's coming back to mix up the balls. So stay tuned. Let's give them another number, shall we?
I-18.
I-18, everybody. I-18. Anyone?
No bingos yet.
Not yet. Okay, let's give them another then.
G50.
G50. All right, guys. Well, that's a whole bunch of numbers in a row. So we'll give you a minute to catch up on those. Make sure you've marked all 3 cards. Don't forget to tab in between. Mark all 3 cards. Check out those. Get those done. And let me just mention something. A chimp fact. Yeah, because you are ready for one, aren't you? So it's true what they say that the average chimp can jump higher than a house. It's true. The average chimp can jump higher than a house. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Right, Jim? Isn't that right? Mm-hmm.
I don't know, Jolene.
Mm-hmm.
Can you explain that to me?
Well, I mean, how high can your house jump?
Oh.
Most chimps can jump higher. I guarantee it.
My house is rooted to the ground.
Well,
so, okay.
That's good too, because some of them have been known to wash away in some of these big rains we've been having. Yeah, and we don't want that to happen to anybody. Well, you know what? How about we pull them up another number because they don't want to listen to me anymore.
G55.
G55, everybody. G55. Are you almost there? If not, keep drinking. Hit them with another one.
I-21.
I-21. Okay, is that close for anybody? Is that close at all? No? Okay.
Nope.
Oh, okay. No. Okay. Then I guess it's time for another.
I-22.
I-22. Yeah. So now somebody did ask me at one point why I would go to Australia looking for chimps, but we got a bingo. We've got a bingo. You'll have to wait on that story then, because we've got to congratulate. Who do we congratulate today?
Lily Stahlnecker from Buxton, Oregon.
Lily Stonecker
Congratulations.
from Buxton, Oregon. Now, Lily, I think you've played with us before. I feel like I remember chatting with you at one point, but I'm so glad you won this week. So Lily gets that wonderful chimp bag. Remember, if you didn't get the chimp bag and you wanted it, you can claim it. Now, Lily, you're going to write an email to events@projectchimps.org to claim yours, but the rest of you are going to go to projectchimps.org/shop to buy your own. Or if you don't want another tote bag, maybe you've done too many NPR promos, you don't need a tote bag, you can just donate money at donate, or you can shop for something different. Now, if you've got way too much stuff, like so many of us do, don't shop for yourself. Go to the Amazon wish list and shop for the chimps. Yeah, we put the things that they need and that their caregivers need to take care of them on our wish list, and you can purchase it and have it sent right to them. What's wonderful about that is you don't have to deal with it. You go on, see what we want, pick out the thing you would like to give us, and it comes straight to us. So it's like Christmas every day at the sanctuary. Yes, our volunteers are opening those packages, curious to see what you're helping us out with, and always happy to send you a nice thank you note for your donation. So please, help us in one way or another. If you're not sure how to do it, just send oodles of cash. That's always the easiest way. I have found that cash wins every time. Now, I am going to tell you that story before we start the next one. But first, I want to bring Allie back. I think she has a few other things she'd like to mention, and she's definitely going to get Amy helping us out today, too.
I would certainly do. Thanks, guys. Give you a break. All right, so I'm going to talk about Taz because Jolene has already queued him up that he is the chimp of the month. And again, you can sponsor him for as little as $23 on a monthly commitment, or you can make a one-time donation of $250. You can keep Taz all to yourself, or you can have a package sent to a loved one. Again, perfect gift for Father's Day, or for any chimp fan in your life. You can sponsor Taz or any of the other chimps. But Taz in particular, if you are not interested in sponsoring him, but you want to send him a gift because it's his birthday coming up, if you go to that wish list, Taz's favorite item on the wish list is instant mashed potatoes. Now that might seem a little odd because we also make regular mashed potatoes, but let me tell you what we do with instant mashed potatoes. Our care staff are always thinking of new and exciting enrichment things to do. And with instant mashed potatoes, we can change the consistency of that potato mixture, and then we can use it to stuff inside the Kong toys. We can use it to put inside the termite mound, and we even use it for snowman making contests. So we'll have the staff and the volunteers have giant pots of instant mashed potatoes and actually make little miniature snowmen out of it and use all sorts of edible decorations. And then we give them to the chimps to basically destroy and then consume all the parts that they like. And the chimps just think that this is absolutely a wonderful way to receive their food. We do encourage them to play with their food. We encourage our volunteers and staff to play with their food so the chimps can play with it. So again, if you want to support Taz, you can go and sponsor him. You can just meet him and learn about him on our website, or you can go to that wish list and you can pick out some gifts and send them directly to Taz for his birthday, or just because you want to. So I am going to bring Amy up like we talked about earlier so she can mix up the balls for our next game. Amy, you get to take it away as soon as I find her. Here we go.
Woo, yeah. Let's hear it for Amy, everybody. Thank you, Amy. That makes us ready to play. Now, before we begin, I did promise you a little story. I was reminded of what we were doing because when we were in Arizona, of course, there is a lot of Mexican cuisine. So I got to try a lot of very authentic Mexican cuisine and very authentic American Mexican Tex-Mex, and that was delicious too. So lots of good Mexican cuisine. And it reminded me of a story from when I was hanging out with Dolly. Yeah, when Dolly and I were living together, I believe it was a Tuesday, and we were going to have tacos. I think that's a thing here in America. I'm not sure. But anyway, we were having Mexican that night, and Dolly said, hey, we're going to try out some Mexican. Now, at that time, we did not have a lot of Mexican restaurants over in Britain. We just didn't. It was all horrible food. I don't know if you know our food, but I don't enjoy it. I don't. Some people really do. Some Brits do. Some non-Brits do too. But it's not for me. I like other cuisines. So Thai, Italian, Mexican. So Dolly was introducing me to some of the big Mexican foods that you guys have here, which I really appreciated. And she was going to make a whole meal. She had the meat ready to go and all seasoned. She was going to have the taco display out. We were going to do tacos. We had refried beans. We had rice. We had all those fabulous things. And I thought, I should contribute too. I mean, it's so nice of Dolly to do this, but maybe I can make the dessert. And I had looked up and I had found out about a very Mexican style custard. Now, that is one thing we Brits like is custards. Yeah, we like our desserts on the bland side. Now, the Mexican one was not quite the same. It was a little fancier, and I really like the idea of trying that one out. So I was going to make this Mexican custard, and Dolly found out what I was doing, and she came to me because she reminded me that I had forgotten. She is lactose intolerant, so a custard was going to be a problem. And she said to me, Jolene, I'm begging of you, please don't make a flan. So I didn't. She wrote a song about me. Yeah, it was 9 to 5. Yeah. Okay, so let's get back to the game now that you've heard a little bit more about me and my brush with celebrity. Dolly and I still remain friends to this day. Still waiting for a Christmas card, Dolly, but someday I'm sure I'll get one. Let's go ahead and get started on our last game. Now, this game is also going to be a regular game like our first one. So lines up and down, side to side, diagonally. This game, your free space will matter. So press that free space to make sure it's just a little easier for you. And don't forget to hit bingo when you have it. Now, we only have about 9 minutes to finish out. Don't worry, we'll make sure we get a winner, even if we have to go over a few. But I am going to move along pretty quickly. Oh, and it looks like somebody found their way here and have no idea who we are. That's okay, neither do we. Okay, so we're getting ready to go. Jim, let's hit them with our first number.
075.
075. Jim, hit them again.
G59.
G59. Yeah. So you can still link in. Hello, I'm me. If you just came in and want to play, there's the link right there. Go to it. We've only had 2 numbers. What were they again?
075 and G59.
075 and G59. Let's hit them with another one.
G60.
G60. Yes, G60. Yes, we are. Hello. And if you just want to donate and not play, we'll accept that too. All right, let's hit them with another number.
G57.
G57, everybody. G57. All right, we're moving right along. Don't forget to check all 3 cards. You don't want to miss out on a win just because you forgot to do one of them. And if you win today, you get our special Peniel comic book, Peniel and the Grape Juice Snatchers. So that is a very special comic book that's been made specifically about one of our chimps there at the sanctuary, and you can have that if you win today, or if you just buy it. Either way. Okay, let's give them another number.
B15.
B15, everybody. B15. Now, what else?
B6.
B6. Okay. So we've got 2 coming at you. Hopefully you're checking them all out. It's time for another number.
G51.
G51, everybody. G51. Oh, I hear some new questions. That's great. I'm going to be interviewing some of the caregivers in future months, and we will ask them all of those wonderful questions and see what amazing answers they have for them. And in the meantime, our lovely assistant at Project Chimps will give you the short answer for now. Okay, so let's hit them with another number, shall we?
G47.
G47, everybody. G47. I hope that helps. Let's hit them with a number.
G54.
G54. Somebody's going to win with all G's.
Oh, yeah.
G's. Okay, let's hit it again.
I-27.
I-27. Christina Aguilera, 27. Hit another one there.
N42.
N42, everybody. N42. Jane says, no, that's not true about chimps. I think she just sends that to me regularly, just assuming that will be the case. Well, whatever. Can we hit him with another number?
Your next number is I-17.
I-17, everybody. I-17. Who's close? Make sure you let us know. Let's hit him with one more.
Your next number is G56.
G56, everybody. G56. Now, I'm going to change the rules here, and all of the letters stand for Taz now, because Taz, again, is our chimp of the month. He's the guy you can sponsor. And Taz is good friends with his buddy Patrick, and they also enjoy hanging around with Quentin. So the fearsome threesome have a good time together. So let's hear it for Taz and all his fun. Remember, he likes those mashed potatoes, so get him some on the wish list. And let's hit him with another number.
Your next number is G50.
G50. What? You know what? I feel sometimes like I'm on Brady Bunch. Here's a story. Oh, there he is. Okay, let's hit him with another number, shall we?
Your next number, N34.
N34. And Hello, I'm Me was asking about sign language. Now, I believe that some of our chimps had learned a little bit. We don't really see them doing them. But if you want to talk to me, I will talk to you in sign language anytime you want. I love to sign. I'm as good at signing as I am at chimpanzees. So ask me anything. Okay, let's hit them with another number.
I16.
I16. So that's I16. How's that? Okay, next one.
Next number, N43.
N43, everybody. N43. Okay, N43. No. Okay, let's hit them with another number.
Nothing news yet. G46.
G46, everybody. G46. Okay, that's quite a lot of numbers. I hope you're all catching up just fine. I'm just going to give you a little teaser while you're waiting. I know you've all made me so much. I enjoyed all of your comments, like who is this and why is she on my screen? I appreciate all of that. But let me let you know that some of my friends are going to be coming to help too. Yeah, every second Tuesday, we'll be here playing bingo. And I've asked some of my friends to come so we can interview them. Now, that'll be some of the caregivers, but it'll also be some of the other famous conservationists. Perhaps you know Jill Cousteau. No, she's Jacques Cousteau's niece. Maybe you've met her, maybe you haven't. I don't believe she ever finished her oceanography courses, but that doesn't stop her. It doesn't stop me. Why should it stop her? So maybe Jill will be here. Maybe Deborah Fossey will be here. Diane Fossey's child. Not many people know about her. She was illegitimate. She was Diane and Bob Fossey's child. And you haven't seen anything until you've seen her get the gorillas to do jazz hands. Okay? Yeah. Okay. So those are some of our guests that might be coming. Let's go ahead and have another number.
Yes. I-25.
I-25? Well, that's perfect. But you know what? I think I want one more. Mm-hmm.
Your next number is I-30.
I-30. I-30. Okay. Well, you keep going, Jim. I'm drinking.
Your next number is I-29.
I-29? That's like right before I-30. It's like we have both of them. What's another one?
Your next number is O68.
O68. Somebody's got to be getting close. That's quite a few. O68. All right, let's hit another one.
Nobody yet. Next number is B12.
B12. Now, remember, as I said, every letter tonight on the last game stands for Taz. So B12 is for Taz. Taz, our marshmallow guy, he's a happy boy. He likes puzzles, by the way. Many of our chimps like our enrichment activities, but Taz really likes the puzzles, especially if they involve treats, like our raisin board, where we jam a bunch of raisins in there, and they like to pick them out and eat them. Or our smear boards, where we smear them with some peanut butter and some oatmeal and some other goodies, and we freeze them up, and the kids like to work at them and get those special treats to eat. Now, Taz, he's smart and efficient. He gets the big bulk of the real good goodies, and then he leaves it behind for others to work at the harder pieces and moves on to get better treats on the next smear board or raisin board. So he's a smart guy. He and Quentin and Patrick, they're a terror. They're a holy terror, and their caregivers just love them to death. And you could too if you sponsored him. Yeah. Or go to the wish list and buy him some potatoes because he loves that. All right, let's get a few more letters going. We got to get these guys a bingo.
Next number is G52.
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 Anyone?
And we got a winner.
Oh, we're at bingo. Well, perfect timing. Who's our big winner?
Mandy Dobbins from Duluth, Georgia. Congratulations.
Mandy Dobbins. Yay. Good job, Mandy. And you're close enough to go visit those chimps at some point. And you can meet Peniel because you're going to have her comic book and you can read all about Peniel. Now, remember, if you've enjoyed playing bingo with us, we're here every second Tuesday. Tell your friends. The links you use to get here today will be the same links every month. Share them on Facebook. Tell your friends to come join us and have a good time with us. And remember, they need to bring their cocktails and their pocketbooks because cocktails make it go easier and pocketbooks help out chimps. So projectchimps.org/donate, or just go to projectchimps.org and check out everything that there. There's so many interesting things, so many fun things, and so many ways for you to help out. Thank you all who won tonight.
Thank you, everybody.
Yes, good job, Jim. Thanks for being here with us since JoJo couldn't make it. Maybe we'll let you come back. I don't know. It's not up to me. No, I mean, you did a passable job, so we'll see. Okay, and let's bring Allie back too, so she can say her goodbyes for tonight. Thank you for having us, Allie.
That was great, Jolene, and thanks, Jim, for joining us. We would welcome you to come back anytime. So we will see everyone next month on the second Tuesday, same time, same location. Get your cocktails ready. Don't forget, you can even order wine glasses and beer glasses with the Project Chimps logo. So check out everything that you can find on the website. Thanks, everyone.
You've got a drink with a Project Chimps glass in your hand. That's the only way. All right, everybody. See you next time.
Bye,
we really enjoyed it. Thank you.
everybody.
Thank you for your help.
Bye.
Keep it up. You can donate even one bingo